Hello everyone and welcome to another classic guitar video. Tonight's show is brought to you by Guitar Center of Glendora. Please check them out. I highly endorse them. Really great guitar store. Tonight's bass is a brand new old stock NOS Tobias Toby 4-string electric bass. I just picked this up. It's a case just like the Ibanez I did last night. They bought it, kept it in the gig bag, and didn't play it. It still has a protective plastic on the back of the tuners, the back plate, all that good stuff. So it's still brand new. So let's get a load on it and get started with this Tobias Toby bass. Alright, here it is. Here it is in all its glory. Yeah. So pretty neat. Toby by Tobias. Looks like the serial number reads as 2017, but it still is NOS, the old stock. Not so much as a dent or ding or scratch or a pick mark on it anywhere. Still has a protective plastic on the back of the electronics. And then there's this little cover here for the truss rod, I believe. Yeah. Let's see. Kind of partially covers it, if you will. Yeah. So that has a protective plastic over it too. Tobias. A little bit dusty. The fretboard's a little dry. The action's a little high. Hopefully we'll be able to fix the action on this bass, unlike the customer's bass from the night before last. He's now considering selling it to me for parts, so he can't use it. So what can you do? So there you have it on that. So let's give this a quick test play. Let's see what we got.
They are icons of a different breed. It's every man's dream. And when you put these arrows back to back to back,
okay, here we go.
You'll have more fun than a barrel full of monkeys. Monk, MacGyver, and Baywatch. Perfect. Weekdays starting at 3, 2 Central. Right here on Heroes and Icons.
Okay, pretty good. All the electronics seem good. No snap, crackle, pop on the pots, so that's a good sign. So that being said, we'll get started right in on it. Yeah, let's get started. We'll detune it. Let's turn this off.
You have to crawl from that hole and kind of slide your way out into the wall.
You can already see the tuner is loose. Just like the other one last night. Interesting. Okay.
Could the coordinates and message be changed? We could activate the transporter and beam ourselves onto the ship and run like hell.
Re-encoding the transmitter won't be easy. We'd have to reconfigure the array 1 second at a time.
Can you do it?
Me? I'm no engineer, neither is Mr. Walker. You, on the other hand, my dear Mr. Guy, are a man of many opinions.
Okay.
It's nice to be on.
All prisoners assemble immediately. I repeat, all prisoners assemble immediately.
step forward. I am pleased to announce that hostilities between our peoples have ended. As of today, Cardassia has joined the Dominion.
Okay.
You're all being sent home.
Pretty good on that. Oh, that one's loose too. We got some loose tuners, I tell you. 3 of them that are just hand loose. My. Alright, well, what can you do? What can you say? I'll go ahead and we'll put my clips on it so the strings don't go flailing all over the place. Or they're going to flail anyway, but this will help it.
And I answer you, not the least. We should embrace the opportunity.
Alright.
For what we are, the true leaders of the Alpha Quantum. And now that we are joined together, equal partners in all endeavors, the only people with anything to fear will be our enemies. My oldest son's birthday is in 5 days.
Alright.
To him and to Cardassians everywhere, I make the following
So,
pledge.
let's see. We'll tighten the tuners first.
The dawns. There will not be a single Klingon alive inside Cardassian territory, or a single Motley colony left within our borders. Cardassia will be made whole.
Aye.
All that we have lost will be ours again.
Come on now.
Stands in our way.
There we go. Good enough. Okay.
With my life's blood. For my sons. For all our sons.
Somebody tell me this is a bad dream.
No dream.
Okay, so,
Nothing about me.
see, look at that. Hand loose.
When I see the
And
cloud,
that one hand loose.
Now we have a more immediate concern.
This one, this one,
Sabotage
hand
our
loose.
sabotage energy. I don't
So, there you have it on those.
The emitters have
Oh.
the exact opposite effect to what we'd intended.
Mm.
They were supposed to collapse the one voltage
Yeah.
matrix and close it forever. Instead, they made the matrix even more stable. Not even tritium explosives could destroy it now.
so the Dominion can send reinforcements through the wormhole whenever they want.
Looks like it's time for another round of blood screenings. Obviously, we have a changeling infiltrator on the station.
What makes you think it's a changeling?
That's what I said.
Manchurian's right. Otto tells me that a Bajoran maintenance engineer has been missing ever since the Dominion fleet arrived in the Alpha.
But if that was our changeling, he's either gone or assumed a new identity.
We can't afford to take any chances. I want blood screens and phaser suites. If he's out there, we've got to find him.
That one was pretty loose too.
In the City of Angels, solving crime is a family affair. There's Don, the street smart agent, and Charlie, the younger brother with a beautiful mind. Number 10, add them up, and you've got Numbers. Weekdays at 1:12 Central. Right here on Heroes and Icons.
Do you remember your first game?
It was a long kiss.
So I wouldn't say it was that long.
Did she know it was coming?
The first kiss was a shocker. I remember being pretty caught off guard.
Oh, I've travelled all over the country talking about saving with God help. But that's the important bit. Showing up, saying hello, fancy a nice chat. And then we talk like friends about sticky buttons and all the savings you could get by bundling your home and car insurance. And no secret.
Alrighty. Flip her over.
Just like a moment.
Do the set screws. And the machine heads.
I'm Karen. And I'm Margot. We've always done things our own way, charted our own paths. I wasn't going to just back down from moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis. Psoriatic arthritis wasn't going to change my life. When I learned that my joint pain could mean permanent joint damage, I asked about Emerald. Emerald helps relieve joint pain. Stop permanent joint damage. Plus, Emerald helps can get clearer in psoriatic arthritis. Ask your doctor about Enbrel so you can get back to your true self. Enbrel may lower your ability to fight infections. Serious, sometimes fatal events, including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred. Tell your doctor if you've been someplace where fungal infections are common, or if you're prone to infections, have cuts or sores, have had hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or illness. Don't start Enbrel if you have an infection like the flu. Visit Enbrel.com to see how your joint damage could progress. Eligible patients may pay as little as $4 per month.
Neck.
Meet self. The app for you to build credit, build savings, build your friends. Get self.
Millions are saying yes to Allegra, the #1 allergist-recommended non-drowsy brand. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and unlike Zyrtec, it's non-drowsy. Say yes to the fastest non-drowsy 24-hour relief. Allegra.
It's taking how much time? To get in there, close to an hour. Yeah. How's it coming along?
Okay.
Still a member of the Obsidian Order. This would make a wonderful interrogation chamber. Tight quarters, no air, bad lighting, wreck of electric shocks. It's perfect. Sounds like you're enjoying yourself. If you'd like, happily trade places.
Alright.
Oops. I should be ready to take over from you in what, 5 or 6 weeks? Visitors. Quiet.
There we go. Alright. Very good. Just the other tuners from the other side.
I'm ready. I've been looking forward to this. So have I.
Truss looks like.
Hold on, Garrett. Wait. The guys are still too close.
Did a lot of work in the room here today. I cleared out the stuff in front of the cases in front of the window, my air conditioning and my fan, so I could open the window when I just want fresh air, or to run the window fan, or to run the air conditioner. So that was helpful today. And I organized some stuff and moved some stuff and stuff like that. So that worked out pretty good.
Today, we train against a worthy adversary. Observe, analyze, remember. We will face these people in combat. The lessons you learn here will ensure victory. Victory is life. Victory is life.
Truss rod is good. Put back the cover. I think I'm going to turn the fan on. Actually, it's a little warm. Turn my fan on for some fresh air. If you hear the hum, guys, shouldn't be too bad. clutch and fretboard. As you noticed, there are no what's going on? Something happened. I don't know what. Okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. We're having a little technical difficulty here. Might have to start the stream over again. I don't know what happened. Sorry about that, folks. We lost a camera for whatever reason. I don't think turning on my air conditioning would have done anything to that, but apparently maybe it did. I don't know, weird. I turned my air conditioning on, you can hear it blowing, and then within, I don't know, 10 seconds or so, maybe 15 or so, lost one of the cameras. Weird, I don't know. But anyway, looks like everything is going swimmingly, so we'll continue our work on this Tobias Toby 4-string electric bass. Okay. We'll definitely have to split this up into 2 parts. I'm sorry about that, but that's the first time it's ever happened with this computer since I built it on what was it, Easter Sunday I built this computer? Or was it May 4th? No, it was Easter Sunday. Yeah, Easter Sunday, whatever. So we'll see if that, we'll see if that happens again. I hope not, but we'll keep an eye on it. Computers are an imperfect thing, so. Here we go. Weird, but whatever. It's all good. We're doing good. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go, folks. Some of it by hand because we got some that I just couldn't get. This one's really, really dry, so that's why I kind of had to do it by hand. Into the little elbow grease. Okay. Almost halfway done on this Tobias Toby base. So far so good. After this we'll take pictures of the fretboard and we'll flip it over and take pictures of the electronics cavity. Check out the electronics. And we'll start polishing the body and the bridge and all that good stuff. Neck, I don't need to polish the back of the neck. It's satin finish. I will wipe it down, as is the back of the headstock. Top of the headstock is black. Tuners are satin. I won't polish those. Other than that, at least I'm not sweating my you-know-what off this time last night when I was doing the fretboard on that other base, because now I've got my air conditioning on. It's already almost 5 degrees cooler in here. So that's good. I'd rather be cool, or even a little bit cold, than hot. Especially because I'm doing a little bit of physical work, you know. That will keep me warm even if it's 65 degrees in here. Now I've worked in here when it was 60 degrees and been perfectly fine because I was doing work like this, work up some body heat, you know. The trouble is it's a little loud. I'm going to look into maybe a new, quieter air conditioner. This unit's only about less than 5 years old. But quieting technology has improved on the indoor air conditioning units. Because I can't hear my TV show. I'm doing my review of my Star Trek Deep Space Nine, which is one of my favorite TV shows, and it's a really good episode tonight, and that's my review of the show. Yeah, I know, short review, right? Unfortunately, I have to do it that way now because I keep getting YouTube copyright claims on some of my videos. And it's like, well, I'm not showing a TV show. You're just kind of barely hearing the audio of it. But it's just enough for the bot and the algorithm to pick it up. So it's like, okay. So I have to make it a little more transformative and do a little review on it. So that way when I put in a appeal, it always grant me the appeal and put the video back up. So there is that. And that's good. Back hurts on that one. Big difference. Major difference. Big major difference. I'll show you. Yeah. I may turn that off because I'm not used to the sound. It's been so long since I haven't had an air conditioner on since I last October. So, it's like 7 months ago. As long as I can cool my room off a little bit, I'm happy. Oh, there into that. Alright folks, we're back. Sorry, I don't know what that's about. I turned my air conditioning on or off and it messes with one of the webcams. Just one. Strange, but we're back. I'll look into that tomorrow. Everything's on a power strip, so I might have to run a voltmeter across this room tomorrow. See what's up. If not, I can put some sort of buffer on it or something. But we'll see. Back to work. Again, this is a Tobias electric bass that we're working on. Just picked up. It's brand new old stock in OS. And here it is.
Permission granted.
Fine to us.
Go ahead, Major.
Sensors have just detected Dominion and Cardassian ships entering the joint.
So we were just about to take the electronics cover off, which still has the protective plastic on it. Take a gander at the electronics.
Wait, we don't have any seatbelts?
And to check them out. And just to have a gander at it for giggles. If I can get this out.
The My1C was still over 9. Then I got the Dexcom G6.
I just glanced at my phone and there's my glucose number.
Yes. I feel like I'm calling the shots, not my diabetes. Hi, I'm John Fiorentino, inventor of the Moon Pod, the most comfortable
in
beanbag
there,
on the planet.
I must say.
The first beanbag was created in 1969. And it was just a clump of cheap foam stuffed inside of a shapeless cloth. So about 50 years later,
Yeah.
I reinvented the beanbag.
Sometimes if you do that just right.
Custom-made technology that instantly
Ooh,
adapts
nice shielded back cover.
three dynamic
cool.
relaxation positions.
And there is the
anything you've ever felt.
electronics. Wow, nice big cavity.
The most comfortable place in the universe.
Over 100 million
Nice.
Americans have a low credit score. So, is a new way to build credit to require a credit score.
Nice big 500K pots.
And reports your payments to all three credit bureaus.
And then we have this smaller pot. Pretty cool. We'll tighten up the jack a little.
Now I use Keeps, the easiest way to keep my hair. It only costs $1 a day, which means no more covering up. Get started at Keeps.com.
You've been taking mental health meds, and your mind is finally in a better place. Except now, you have uncontrollable body movements called tardive dyskinesia, TD. And it can seem like that's all people see. Some meds for mental health can cause abnormal dopamine signaling in the brain, while how it works is not fully understood. Ingrezza is thought to reduce that signaling.
Ingrezza
I don't want to go too tight. I don't want to mess it up.
adults with TD movements in the face and body. People taking Ingrezza can stay on their current dose of most mental health meds.
There we
Don't
go,
take
that's
Ingrezza
good.
if you're allergic to any of its ingredients. Ingrezza may cause serious side effects, including sleepiness. Don't drive, operate heavy machinery, or do other dangerous activities until you know how Ingrezza affects you. Other serious side effects include potential heart rhythm problems and abnormal movements.
Shift the focus more on you. Ask your doctor about Ingrezza. It's simple. One pill, once daily. #1 prescribed for TB. Learn how you can pay
Flash.
$0 at Ingrezza.com. Okay, so we're good?
For whatever the day throws your way, there's Freshly. Chef-made meals delivered fresh, ready in just 3 minutes. Nutritious design
There we
for
go, that's
longer.
better.
The kitchen is effortless way to eat better. Get started now at Freshly.com.
The Garcias are good at getting the most out of things.
Yeah, nice electronics.
And looking a little go a long way.
Capacitors on the
And with good RX,
two-tone and
saving on prescriptions of their
pots. Nice wiring, not too bad, not too shabby. I like it. Okay, we'll cover this bad boy back up.
You're good. Good RX.
I'll ask you for the last time. What is this?
It's either a self-sealing stem bolt or a reverse ratcheting router. I'm just not sure.
She is next. Sir! If you'll allow me.
now, flip it back over and start polishing on it.
Finish this.
Oh, I gotta take the knobs off first.
What do you see?
Nothing. It's dark.
Those are on their good, I'll tell you.
Like people I was saying, never turn your back on a brain.
Doctor, but you keep the noise down. I'm trying to work it.
How many service papers have you got left?
3.
Well, work fast, because pretty soon we're going to be up to our necks in Jim Vidar.
Last one.
What are you waiting for, Alex?
It's over. It is not over.
You heard him?
Man, it's on there good.
I yield. I yield. I cannot defeat this Klingon. All I can do is kill you. And that no longer holds my interest.
Oh, man.
Should be fine.
Oh, that one's on there. Freaking good, I tell you. I'll keep at it. But I don't want to pull the shaft down, so I've got to be careful. It's coming now.
Should be in visual range.
Where are they?
The warp signature should be right there.
Some kind of cloaking device?
I didn't know the Dominion had them.
Or the Cardassians, for that matter.
I'm picking up additional warp signatures. Bearing 183 mark 17, 244 mark 12, 302 mark 133.
Defiant squad.
Go ahead.
According to our sensor readings, there are Dominion ships all around us, but we can't see them or get any kind of targeting lock.
We're reading the same thing.
Everywhere.
What are your orders, Captain?
Chief, I need targets.
I'm trying, but I can't get anything.
Oh, man,
I
I
have to wait
tell
for them to
you.
open fire and then
That was on there pretty gosh darn good, I tell you.
picking up a priority 1 message from the Galaxy.
Oh, it's hitting me.
Dr. Bashir.
Computer, locate Dr. Bashir.
Dr. Bashir is not on the station.
What was his last known location?
Dr. Bashir's last known location was runabout pad E.
Go to Defiant.
Go ahead.
Major, you have new orders. I want you to bomb the Yukon and destroy it at any cost. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Commander, the Yukon is headed straight for the Bajoran Sun. Its shields are holding. How can that be? Looks like someone's been doing some modifications to the Yukon. I'm also picking up large amounts of trilithium, tekosite, and protomatter on board. A bomb. If it explodes inside the sun, it could trigger a supernova. Wipe out the entire fleet, the station, the invasion. We 5G's attractive. We're too far away. On a bed gets to work. Inside a solar system, if we don't, there won't be a solar system left.
Okay, they're all tight, so now we can mess with the bridges.
An attempt to destroy the station and Bayshore and cripple the Federation of Klingon fleets.
Yeah, well, okay, anyway.
Tell our friends out there to stand down. Armageddon will have to wait.
Next on H&I, Dark Voyager, followed by Enterprise, then the District. Right here on H&I.
Guys, are you tired of frequent nighttime bathroom trips? Well, force factor prostate helps reduce urges to urinate. Plus, flows into your bladder. Normal prostate size.
That guy, right?
Walmart for force factor prostate from the #1 fastest growing men's health brand in America.
As someone with hearing loss, I know what a confusing and frustrating experience getting hearing aids.
Triple A, so I guess
That's why I found it lively. High quality hearing
my
aids.
decoration light went out.
And now it's Klasic. Lively offers Bluetooth connected FDA approved hearing aids delivered to your door.
Tell you, sometimes these Harbor Freight batteries are not so great.
Better hearing has never been this easy. Try Lively risk-free for 100 days.
But whatever. We're all having fun anyway, so just for decoration. But I like it.
This important for health nutrients. Qunol is the brand I recommend considering along with
Anyway,
your
good enough.
medication.
Good enough. Good enough for me.
I told you I'd be back.
Oh,
I never doubted you.
I did.
Holy, are you telling me I've been hanging around the changeling for over a month? And you never even suspected it wasn't me? No. The worst part is, the clues were right in front of me. What clues? Well, for one thing, it's a lot easier to get along with.
So I suppose this means you want your Klingon opera collection back.
Intact.
More or less.
I think this base is going to come out pretty good. There's $300 new. This one is NOS, new old stock. I think I'm going to put probably going to put 260 on it. Maybe 280. We'll see. We'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. If I finish tonight. Kind of starting to not feel so great, and I'm a little tired. I'm actually a lot tired. I did a lot today. I did a lot of stuff today. So I'm pretty darn tired. But we'll see. I'm quite tired.
Well, Captain, I must congratulate
That being said,
if that photo matter device had gone off inside the sun, well, the death toll would have been enormous.
And your daughter would have been one of the casualties.
Ziao made her choice. As far as I'm concerned, she's no longer my daughter.
You know, because I thought you'd changed in the last 5 years. I see I was wrong.
One man's villain is another man's hero, Captain. You should see the monument they're erecting in my honor at the gateway to the Imperial Plaza.
Is that why you sold out your people to the Dominion? For a monument?
What I did to make Odysseus strong again. And mark my words, Captain, I succeeded. You may have escaped defeat this day. But tomorrow...
We will see about tomorrow.
Yes, we will.
Yeah, we will see. We will see about the morrow. So we just watched an episode of... Well, I watched an episode. I better not say we, because then the YouTube gremlin will get after me. Silly. Anyway, episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. It was quite lovely. One of my favorite shows of all time. The Star Trek Deep Space Nine. So I wish it were any other color than black, and that's only because black is a very unforgiving color. And black is very hard to deal with in terms of keeping it clean and all that good stuff. I like color black, it's one of my favorite colors, if you will, but it's very, very notoriously hard to keep clean.
Computer deactivate your highlights.
So, I mean, you practically breathe on anything that's very shiny black, and you pretty well made it dirty.
We'll be shutting down main power. The Children's Regeneration Cycle will be interrupted. They'll require supervision.
What the heck is all that? Sticky stuff.
The procedure could take several hours.
Hosts, I don't know. Sticky stuff.
The children have overactive imaginations. I don't want to alarm them unnecessarily.
What if they start asking questions? I can't just lie to them.
You have considerable childcare experience. I'm sure you'll manage.
That's close enough. Let our momentum carry us in.
Cutting in.
And we will take apart the bridge and screw it down more and polish. Well, the bridge is kind of a satin finish.
What do you see, Tuba?
Okay.
With juvenile imaginations.
I will probably be able to get away with just taking a rag to it and just, you know, kind of fish around in there, I think.
Harry, are we ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's do
Okay.
it. All hands. Initiate shutdown sequence.
Oh man, this is beautiful. When I take pictures of this tomorrow, I'm gonna have to take this rag out there and I mean, really wipe the ever-living loving out of it.
Computer, deactivate EMA.
Otherwise, it's gonna be really difficult to. It's going to be difficult to take pictures of it because it'll have all kinds of schmutz over it. Schmutz, for lack of a better description, anyway.
3, 2, 1.
Automatic support shutdown complete, Captain.
Game rate is 7 of 9. We're ready. Acknowledged.
I want to get that stuff on the rag because then if I get the stuff on the rag that's on the posts of the shafts of the pots, then I will smear it all over the guitar, and then I will be happy. Like it's pretty good. Came out pretty nice. Yeah, definitely a cool little bass, you know? I like it. I'm digging it.
Back in the day, a man lived by his word.
He who has nothing to lose.
His horse was his best friend, and his gun was for justice. Were heroes, all right.
If I lift this up, I can do one of these. So I don't want to polish on the bridge because the bridge is satin finish. So there is that.
Why did they shut
So I
down?
can lift each of these up.
Simply a precaution. Remember the Klasic J Nebula?
I'm going to do one of these.
Residual radiation. Our shields provide sufficient protection against nebular discharge. Is that so? I'm afraid that gaseous anomalies were never really my specialty. And I gather around
And then we can get in between.
and I thought that later we might even have a little fun.
And it's just dust. It's not like it's dirty. Unlike the bridge on the Ibanez last night, where I had to clean up some sort of spill on the bridge. It looked like somebody had spilled a tiny bit of soda or something on just a tiny bit of this section right here. It wasn't bad, it was just there.
This has nothing to do with Deck 12, does it?
Just kind of an annoyance more than anything.
Deck 12, Section 42 is off limits to everyone but senior officers with a level 6 security clearance.
That's because it's haunted, isn't it?
So, here we go. Here's the result of what I just did. And it came out pretty good, so I'm happy.
Is it true? Does it go through it?
You're really too old to believe this.
If it's not a ghost,
We deserve an explanation.
Yeah, it came out nice.
I don't think that
Not worried about that.
you guys started waking up from late perch.
tell us, please.
All right, gather round. But I'm warning you, this is not a tale for the faint of heart.
We're not faint of heart,
Our cardiopulmonary systems are reinforced.
so don't leave anything out.
All right, but remember, I warned you. It all began
Stand up.
several months ago.
Oh, yeah, that's
With
better.
Joy Voice. We're exploring the dark nebula. Just gathering material. We have no idea what will slaughter us. But when I heard the little
Oh,
stuff,
yeah. That's vastly better.
how goes the particle collecting shenanigans?
And we'll flip it over and we'll do the back and sides.
Excellent.
Something wrong.
There is something that I do can tell the show.
I feel like I need to turn my air conditioner back on, but I'm not going to do it because I don't want to mess up the camera until I figure out what that issue
They don't appear particularly
was.
anxious to me. They're very good at hiding their fears.
We're making pretty good time though. I'm happy.
I was wondering how soon we might be leaving this nebula. Knowing could help reassure them.
Well, it's difficult to say. The Bassard collectors are running at maximum, but it's a slow process. We could be here for several more days. Mr. Neelix, are you certain it's not you?
I think it's going to break up these. Maybe not. We'll see. Once we get into YouTube Studio later.
But staring into this murky cloud for hours on end can be a little unsettling. When I was a child, an immense plasma drift spread its vaccine system. The stars and the moons were blotted out for months. From horizon to horizon, all you could see was this enormous, menacing cloud. Ever since then, I thought it was a little disturbing to be nebulous.
Perhaps the captain might give you permission to install curtains.
That's an excellent idea. And I have just the right material.
Report. The nebula's beginning to destabilize. Cause? I'm not sure. It could have something to do with the radion emissions being produced by the Bassard collectors.
You're not remembering correctly.
I beg your pardon?
The Bassard collectors don't produce radion emissions.
Well, the technical details don't matter. What's important is that Voyager's presence was destabilizing the nebula. The crew wasn't interested in taking any chances.
We got 80% of the deuterium we wanted. Maybe we shouldn't push our luck.
Agreed. Bridge to engineering. Go ahead. We're suspending the dilithium intake. Acknowledge. Tom, take us out.
Aye.
But at that exact moment, in the fraction of a second before Tom could engage the engines, we were hit.
What was it?
The ghost?
Shh.
Didn't finish.
Whatever it was, it shook the ship hard.
Beam discharge penetrated the hull. Deck 7, section 10.
Increasing power to structural integrity.
We're clear.
Damage.
Power outages of 3 decks. Auxiliary sub-processors are offline. No injuries reported.
Assign repair teams. Resume course.
We'd taken some minor damage, but for the most part, everything was fine. Or so we thought. But none of us knew was that a mysterious stowaway had come aboard.
Okay, I'm notifying a friend of mine. The guy I did the work for that Schecter Stiletto stealth base. Notifying him about this base. Just for giggles. Let him know I have it for sale. He's kind of vacillating back and forth between selling it. Putting the parts in a Fender Squire. Possibly selling it to me. So it's like, okay.
Copay was different. Now I'd ask him, why was it different? You know, you didn't charge me much last time. No one could ever answer.
Like I said, I'd be happy to buy it, but I'm only going to use it for parts. So it's like,
when I get to the pharmacy, they
I'm
charge
not
me
going
exactly what it
to,
says on that app. And it's so much cheaper.
because nobody seems to make,
It's all about saving money with me. I like watching my dollars.
nobody seems to make neck shims for it, because it's not affordable like this. It's a 6-hole, 3 on each side. Yeah, trying to get my fingers right. 3 on each side. And I don't think shims would work. I'm about 95+% sure shims wouldn't work for it anyway, to fix the problem that it had. So there is that.
Cell gens can lower your ability to fight infections. During treatment, your doctor should check for infections.
So we'll see what he wants to do.
Blood tests. Tell your doctor
I'm more than happy to buy it for parts.
Symptoms are prone to infections. Serious, sometimes fatal infections.
Use the parts.
Including
On one of my other base projects.
Taking a higher than recommended dose of cell gens for RA may
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what he wants to do.
Stomach and intestines and serious allergic reactions have happened. You could take your UC treatment in a different direction. Ask your gastroenterologist.
Maybe I'll get it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll work on it again for him and take the parts out of that and put it in the finished wire he wants. I'm not really sure yet. We'll see. I'm all too happy to try and do what he would like to do. Yeah. You know.
What kind of stowaway?
It was obviously a space-dwelling life form. Yes, but we didn't know that. Not at that point.
Was it non-corporeal?
In a manner of speaking, hostile? Species 5973? Who are they? The Borg encountered them in Galactic Cluster 8. They're multi-spectrum particle life forms.
I really want to turn my air conditioning on, or even my window fan on.
We can either debate comparative biology or
exist.
continue with the story. Well, it's up to you.
It's not like flaming hot right now, but I am warm. It's
Continue the story.
77.6 degrees in here.
Now, where was I? Yes, life aboard Voyager would have been more respected.
So anyway,
Strange malfunctions.
over the sides, and the inside horns, neck, back.
Discharge did more damage than we thought. Transport room 1 is out of commission, half the sonic showers are offline, and we temporarily lost artificial gravity on deck 5.
Any injuries?
Ensign Mulcahy bumped his head on the ceiling.
Ouch. This is terrible. Could you order another cup of coffee, black? You can add recommendations to your list. We're getting started on long foot today, my friend. Yep. I'm sorry.
So now we're watching Star Trek Voyager.
Embarrassed about.
Really good episode.
I used to have long conversations with my
With great actors and great characters and good storyline.
I can't tell you that.
Yeah, it's really great and wonderful. One of my favorites. And that's my review.
The doctor heard it. Probably what remains constant.
I won't tell if you won't.
Deal.
Commander, do you see that?
It's a meteorite cluster. I thought it was anything to worry about.
I tend to agree. If it weren't the same one we passed an hour ago. Are you conducting a survey of meteoroids, Tom? Check your sensors. We're traveling in circles.
Not according to my readings. 2 Golf 1 and level 4 diagnostic of a navigational array. There is a malfunction in the sub-processors. It appears we're heading back the way we came.
All stop. Reinitiate sensors.
Not too much on 24th century technology, Captain. You give me a window and a sextant, and I guarantee I'll get you where you want to go.
Okay, now we'll do the crotches, as I like to call them.
Switch to engineering.
I'm reading all stop.
Lieutenant Torres, respond.
Computer, locate Bologna Torres.
Lieutenant Torres is in engineering. Ensign Kumari is on deck 4, section 30. Commander Sivak.
Gary, only speak fast if you have to, but shut that thing off.
Ensign Borak is in engineering, level 2.
Meanwhile, Commander Chakotay was headed for engineering. Or so he thought.
Engineering. It's what you got to focus on the captain. Have it your way on walk.
The trooper shouted to fall. Faster and faster. Anybody hungry?
Felix?
You haven't touched your snacks.
Snacks are irrelevant. Continue the story.
What happened to Commander Chakotay?
Ooh, I gotta sit down, my back hurts. We're doing pretty good though. Rub down this satin finish maple neck. It's pretty darn nice. The guitar's made in China. I wish it were made in Korea, but whatever.
Well, I've traced the problem to a series of gel packs on F-13. It looks like they were burned out by an discharge from the nebula.
And those gel pads interface with all the affected systems.
I'm on my way to repair it right now. Feel like giving me a hand?
Only if we stay out of the turbo vents. I'll tell you if I run away.
While Chakotay and Balana headed for Deck 13, new problems were cropping up all over the ship.
Crewman Sellers, step away from the control panel.
Did I do something wrong?
You caused a power failure in astrometrics.
I did? How?
What I'm attempting to find out.
I don't see how I could have done
I
anything.
located the problem. It appears you inadvertently overloaded a series of EPS conduits while performing your diagnostics.
But I haven't even started the diagnostic.
Then what were you doing?
Nothing. I just got here. I know that wasn't my fault.
These gel packs aren't burned down.
There's no trace of any immune discharge.
Could it have dissipated this quickly?
No, it moved.
No?
The discharge seemed to be traveling.
Toby by Tobias, inspected by CB of Gabor, China, made in China.
That interface with the
And
environment.
again, it's made in 2017. Looks like April 13th, and it's number 19,439 off the assembly line. That's what it looks like to me on the serial number. But even though it's 2017, it's NOS. It's new old stock. So now we'll polish the top of the headstock.
Why didn't she remodulate her neural transceiver? Send a message back.
Take a drink of my drinky drink.
That's an interesting question. You'll have to ask her.
Stop interrupting.
Seven tried to get out, but she was trapped.
Trying not to touch the satin finish
Is not like the others.
parts.
Check out HNITV.com
And
and click
satin
quizzes to see
finish
if you can
tuners.
find the one character who does not belong on Star Trek, the original series.
Don't want to touch with polish.
We've always done things our
All
own way,
possible, just to
charted our
keep
own
that
paths. I wasn't going to just back down from moderate to severe
non-shine.
rheumatoid arthritis.
Psoriatic arthritis wasn't going to change who I am.
When I learned that my joint pain could mean permanent joint damage, I asked Ember. Ember helps relieve joint
Groove
pain
the nut.
and helps stop permanent joint damage.
Plus, Enbrel helps
Dry
you
lube and groove the
psoriatic
nut.
arthritis. Ask your doctor about Enbrel so you can get back to your true self.
Enbrel may lower your ability to fight infections. Serious, sometimes fatal events, including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred. Tell your doctor if you've been someplace where all infections are common, or if you're prone to infections, have cuts or sores, have had hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or paleness. Don't start Enbrel if you have an infection like the flu.
Visit Enbrel.com to see how your disease could progress. Enbrel. Eligible patients may pay as little as $5 per month.
Do you take this back? Every detail.
Okay, now we'll polish off the
Welcome
headstock.
to manlybands.com. Manly Bands has wedding bands for every kind of man. Go to manlybands.com and get 20% off. And we'll throw in a free silicone band.
It's the fact that I didn't have to put on pants just Really makes me love you.
You should step it on.
Mainlyband.com. This is my wallet before, and this is my rich wallet.
It's smaller, lighter, and a lot more convenient than my old leather wallet. And helps me get rid of all the junk that I've collected over the years.
The Ridge is a huge upgrade. Get your Ridge wallet at Ridge.com.
Oh, allergy sufferers. Bedtime means it's time to take Zysol. Zysol relieves allergies while you sleep, so you wake refreshed. And in a clinical study, after just one day, 90% got powerful 24-hour relief. So, be wise all, take Zysol at night.
Tobias.
This material that's not only extremely durable, but also quite flexible, making it ideal for Warby Parker glasses, which, by the way, start at $95, including prescription lenses. Try 5 pairs for free at warbyparker.com. Oh yeah, about those prescription lenses. Warby Parker glasses come standard with custom-cut polycarbonate lenses that have been treated with scratch resistant and anti-reflective coatings. Nice.
Oh, I gotta sit down.
At
Go refresh my drink.
Don't know what to make for dinner.
Okay, we're doing pretty good.
Available for farm workers, applicators, and other individuals who developed Parkinson's disease after spraying or coming into contact with barren wood. Call 1-800-817-7279 for a free case evaluation. That's 1-800-817-7279.
What happened to 7? Anything else to infiltrate her cybernetic systems. Against the rest of the world.
It most certainly took long. You're letting your imagination run away with you.
What happened? Why did the light go out?
It's all right.
Oh.
We touched the power cell.
I turned
Don't be the boss. Nothing to be frightened about.
I'm not frightened. Gozan is.
I am not.
Sorry.
Whoops.
I didn't mean to scare you. I'm not at all. Where was I? Oh, yes. Seven was trapped by the force field. Fortunately for her,
Okay.
away.
I need to wash my hands. And then we will proceed
Deactivate this force field.
to put the strings back. And,
Stand back.
Force field down.
Let's get her to sick bay.
Most of us would just business.
and,
But opposite that was change.
and,
Give to engineering.
oh. Here, let me tighten.
You reach to the bridge?
Bridge. Forgot to do that.
I want everyone to report to their stations until we figure out what's
Pretty
going on.
darn tight.
Maybe I should come with you.
That one's loose.
This is your post. You may be needed here.
If you need anything at all, you know where to find me. So there I was. The only thing I could do was wait. Alone.
Okay.
In the dark.
I'll be right back, folks.
right. Like the reason we can't find anyone is because they've all been assimilated.
Slow down.
Okay, so we're doing a review on this guitar. It is a Toby, Tobias, or Tobias Toby.
And where are they?
4-string electric bass. Brand new, new old stock. And I'm about to put the strings back on it, so that way we can start on the...
It's in...
What?
Do you think we could stop by a weapons locker on the way?
I still have no idea what was going on. I've been waiting in the mess hall for more than 4 hours.
We can start on the setup on it. There's something going on right here. I don't know what it is.
Hello? Hello?
I'm not really sure. It's a little tiny wood sliver.
Hello?
We'll shave that wood sliver down.
Is somebody out there?
There we go. There we go.
Back to you, this isn't funny.
Now we go. That's better. Okay, strings back on. Here we go. Take off the clips.
Calm yourself, Max. You really shouldn't sneak up on people like that. I could have shot you. Your restraint is commendable. Is there a problem with the air supply? An alien life form has seized control of Voyager's primary system.
Alright, folks.
It's flooded numerous sections of poisonous gas. Are you saying that this alien life form is trying to kill us? Its intentions are clear. However, we should evacuate. Where to? The captain has established a secure command post in the air.
Are you scared?
Well, considering that engineering was 8 ducks down, and the only way to get there was Jeffrey stairs. It's fair to say that was never more free.
On the surface, Monk and Star Trek seem galaxies apart. But go with us here. Why is there a Klingon Batman in season 3? And ever notice that Adrian Monk's therapist is played by Next Generation actor Stanley Camill?
Fascinating. Talent is developing.
Plus, Monk is a private eye in San Francisco, the same place that's home to Star Trek Starfleet Academy. What do you think?
It's weird.
Monk, weekdays starting at 3/2 Central, followed by All Star Trek at 8/7 Central.
Okay.
Why can't I wear white after Labor Day?
Something on your mind. Chew on it. Twizzlers. Oh, that's a lot. Is there any way we can get a better price? Single care. When you walk into the pharmacy, you don't want to overpay for your prescription. Prescription on the single care app. Find the best price and show coupon your pharmacist.
Dang.
Look, there's 2 coupons. Single care partners with major pharmacies across the United States. You know, again, it's free use and available, whether you have insurance or not. The price you see on the app is the price you get. So check the single care price and start saving today.
What makes new Salonpas arthritis gel so good for arthritis pain? Salonpas contains the most prescribed topical pain relief ingredient. It's clinically proven, reduces inflammation, and comes in original prescription strength. Salonpas, it's good medicine.
Non-attorney spokesperson. Attention. When you or someone you know diagnosed with lung cancer, you may be entitled to significant compensation, even if you're a smoker. Job-related exposure to asbestos may be linked to developing lung cancer. Some companies knew the risk and did little or nothing to protect employees. If you or someone you know worked in any of these industries, such as plumbing, factories, shipyards, automotive, electrical work, construction worker, or worked on an oil and gas rig as a pipe fitter, insulator, welder, textile worker, drywall installer, or served in the U.S. Navy and were diagnosed with lung cancer, you may be entitled to significant compensation. Call the number on your screen right now. Time is limited to file a claim. If you or someone you love has worked in any of these industries and has developed lung cancer, even if you're a smoker, don't wait. Call the Lung Cancer Helpline now. If you or someone you love has been exposed to asbestos and developed lung cancer, call the number on your screen right now.
Every physical store is accessed.
I need to prove that not more.
Create the website to tell our story. Now we have a digital store for the extension of our physical web.
Transform your business today. I was super nervous to have this conversation about experiencing your self-expression. I didn't want her to think for a single second that it had anything to do with how much I loved her, how beautiful I think she is, because it couldn't have been for her. And what started this conversation that I was super nervous ended up being one that I couldn't be more grateful that we did. Just want a whole level of trust and intimacy, just be super open, super honest, and it's going to be an amazing conversation.
Everyone's perspective? Frigidaire induction heats faster than gas or electric, and spills less, so it's a breeze to clean. Thinking motivation, that's using your Frigidaire.
You shouldn't have allowed yourself to be afraid. Is that so? Fear distracts people from accomplishing their goals. On the other hand, fear can sometimes be very helpful.
Explain.
Well, it keeps you alert. Keeps you from putting yourself in unnecessary danger.
I was afraid once.
You've been afraid many times. Each of them. Do you want to tell us about it?
It was when we were first disconnected from the hive mind, before 7 rescue us. I couldn't hear anyone else's thoughts anymore. I felt alone.
I can understand.
Oh, that's better. That's much better. It's a mastery.
Talk to, doesn't it?
Yeah.
My first the only person I had to talk to was Commander Tuvok. Conversation.
Alright.
Probably noticed exactly what you call Charlie. I'll bet Starfleet has specific procedures to deal with these kinds of situations. You know, something like Article 1005. In the event a starship is invaded by a hostile electromagnetic life form, what do you suppose that protocol would be exactly?
Rest assured, this crew is doing everything possible to regain control of the ship.
Right, I'm just looking for it.
I concur.
Of course, the crew of the Suboxia probably thought they were going to regain control of their ship, too. Did I ever tell you about the Suboxia?
If I say yes, will it prevent you from telling the story?
It was a Gillespie freighter. How tragedy. It began a century ago. After something like that, they gave me life support generators one by one. Pretty soon, there wasn't enough area to sustain the entire crew, so they began to go lots. Can you imagine? Drawing a short straw and sucking. Anyway, the air continued to diminish, and they kept going lots. The crew got smaller and smaller as they waited for someone to rescue them. But no one ever came. Suboxia drifted through space for the next 80 years. Somebody finally found her. And she went back to speak about it.
Perhaps you should occupy your mind with pleasant thoughts before you hyperventilate.
Pleasant thoughts. Pleasant thoughts.
What did the bodies look like?
I beg your pardon?
After 8 years, were they decomposed?
They may have been preserved by the vacuum of space. I shouldn't have told you that story. It's too gruesome. I wonder what the crew of the Suboxia did for food after their emergency rations were gone.
Maybe they ate it.
All right, that's enough. Now, where was I? We made it more than halfway to engineering when we ran into an obstacle.
If I can access environmental controls, I may be able to make the gas.
Way around? It would take several hours to reach engineering by an alternate route.
There's no guarantee we'll find a clear path. Pleasant thoughts. Pleasant thoughts. While we were in the Jeffries troops, a good number of the crew had gathered in engineering.
97 crewmen have been accounted for. They're in secure locations throughout the ship. Mills? No one's seen him. I shouldn't have ordered him to stay in the mess hall.
You were following procedure.
Captain. Bad news. The life forms infiltrated the main computer matrix.
As long as it remained in the gel pack, there was a chance to contain it.
But we can't purge it from the main computer without crashing a few systems we have.
Okay, here we go.
Things were looking great.
On this Tobias.
Make a breakthrough that would change everything.
Captain Janeway.
Toby Tobias base.
Sorry, Captain. I know it's irritating. I'll try to shut it down.
Hold on a minute. This is Captain Janeway. Respond.
Authorization required.
Janeway Pi Alpha.
Captain?
It's only a hunch. But I think this life form is talking.
Sounds like a comm system malfunction to me.
The life form's been moving from system to system. If it's intelligent, it may be learning how to use it. Are you attempting to communicate?
Unable to comply.
Even if it understands what you're saying, it may not know how to respond.
Alana, can you call up the comm system syntax substitute?
I'm sorry.
Make it easier for you to speak. Try to access the database at engineering station
58
3.
minutes. We're into this. We're going to be into this base for about 2.5 hours.
Why have you come aboard our ship?
That's okay.
Janeway reports to astrometrics.
That is okay.
Why are you there?
Janeway reports to astrometrics.
That's it enough.
Captain, astrometrics is filled with nebula gas.
Astrometrics life support has been restored.
It could be some kind of trap. This life force, whatever it is already injured.
I can try to establish a dialogue, or I can let it take over my ship. Seven, you're with me.
Yes, Captain.
Okay, here we go.
Astrometrics. Tuvok was trying to ease my fears by guiding me through a meditation. Concentrate on the rhythm of your breathing. Envision your lungs filled with light. Follow back in time to a moment when you felt no fear. A moment of happiness, serenity. Describe it. I was surrounded by all my friends. They'd gotten together to a great dinner. I prepared all my favorites. Steamed shot cock, terracotta souffle. I felt loved, appreciated, safe.
Captain Janeway served you nebular gas?
No, of course not. It was just my imagination playing tricks on me during meditation. My head was too full of scary images for me to relax. The captain, on the other hand, seemed to be getting things under control.
Review of navigational logs in progress.
Are you searching for something?
Affirmative.
A nebula.
Manual helm control enabled.
You're returning control of the ship.
Affirmative.
You want me to take you back to the nebula?
Affirmative.
Oh, why didn't you just say so in the first place?
Returning to the nebula is too dangerous. We risk invasion by...
questions.
Okay, sorry.
Star Trek Enterprise is coming up next. Part of all Star Trek on H&I. Ritz Cheese Crispers, where the crispiness of Ritz meets the bold taste of cheese.
I need a bite.
Try cheesy, crispy Ritz Cheese Crispers. Only from Ritz.
Not everybody wants the same thing. That's why I go with Liberty Mutual. They customize my car insurance so I only pay for what I need. Because I do things a bit different. What, teddy bears? What, teddy bears here?
Only pay for what you need.
As an educator, you've been leading students to grow, learn, and achieve for years. Take your passion to the next level by earning your doctoral degree in education online at Grand Canyon University. Become a change agent and help identify emerging trends in K-12 education, develop innovative solutions, and make measured improvements. What do you think making a difference in education looks like? GCU offers over 175 high-quality online programs like this one. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
Introducing the ceramic edition. From Movement, shop now at MVMT.com.
Over 100 million Americans have a low credit score. Self is a new way to build credit that doesn't require a credit score. Plus, Self helps you save money every month and reports your payments to all 3 credit bureaus. Download the app today.
It was like I hit my 40s and wham. I felt it. Slowing down, losing energy.
Okay, we're adjusting the action height right now on this Toby and Tobias 4-string electric bass. And we are watching Star Trek Voyager. Doing a review on Star Trek Voyager. Oops. Which is a really good episode and has really good actors and actresses in it. And that's where my review on that. Action's going to be pretty good on this. And we'll do the intonation next. Now we're doing the intonation. Come on. Hi. Intonation's pretty darn good. It's pretty close. Pretty darn close. Awesome. Perfect tune and intonation on this bass thus far. Adjusting the action height. It's pretty good. I wish it was a little bit lower. But it's not a high-end bass. This is a $300 bass, so you kind of get what you pay for. Yeah, you kind of get what you pay for, so it's like, okay.
The creature was calling the captain's bluff. She was down to her final breath. Last moment.
Now we will polish the tops.
Eventually, an artificial stomach was created.
Knobs and put those back, and then we'll be done with this video.
I told you there's a monster on deck 12.
Haven't you been listening? It's not a monster. It's an alien life form.
Make sure the...
What was that?
Maybe it's an alien life form coming to get us.
Haven't you heard anything about letting your imagination get the best of you? Yeah. That little drop was probably nothing more than our
Oh wow, this one looks pretty darn good. I'm pretty happy with this, I must say. Pretty darn happy.
What if the life form didn't leave? What if he wants revenge?
What if I told you I made up?
Naomi told me you always exaggerate.
I knew the story wasn't true. The moment she said the Beside collectors produced maybe animations.
I should have known better than to try fooling a four of you. All right. Pleasant dreams.
Next on H&I, Star Trek Enterprise, followed by The District, then Hill Street Blues, right here on H&I.
For whatever the day throws
This
your
bass
way,
is going to be
their
pretty
special
badass.
fresh-made meals delivered
I'm
fresh,
done with it
ready
here in
in
a
just 3
minute.
minutes. Nutrition is designed full-on delicious. It's an effortless way to eat
I'm
better.
going to put about
Start 'em
two
now at freshly.com.
$280 on this base.
Gavi is a free tool that saves you money by finding the best deal. Gavi users save more than $800 per year on average. Go to Gavi.com and stop overpaying for car insurance.
If you're overweight, you might think it's your metabolism, but it could be a condition called insulin resistance. It becomes trapped inside your body. It's hard to lose weight, even if you don't. Now
Pretty much call this done.
Called GOLA. GOLA reverses insulin resistance and increases metabolic efficiency. Over 500,000 people have tried GOLA with a 98% satisfaction rate. Head to golo.com now to find out more. That's GOLO.com.
I might polish on a couple of things a couple more times, just for giggles. But other than that,
Why would they be fighting, Captain? They were at the dock. No, sorry. I told them a story to Pastor.
Let me guess, Mother Goose.
Something fairy tales can be frightening. Oh, child-eating monsters. Speaking of which, is everything okay?
We're just taking some final readings before we resume course. So anyway.
Well, I hope it lives happily ever after.
going to learn from those mistakes. That's what being human is all about.
Captain Starlog, March 21st, 2153. After 3 days exploring an uninhabited planet, Commander Cooper and I have been called back to Enterprise to greet an unexpected visitor.
So, I think we're going to call this base done. It's pretty darn badass.
I dropped out of war 30 minutes ago.
Pretty cool. Like it?
He insisted on speaking with you right away.
Any idea what he wants?
He wouldn't say. But I did manage to find his ship design in the Vulcan database.
I think $280 on this is not unreasonable.
Open a channel. This is Jonathan Archer of the Enterprise. What can I do for you? You can start
Brand new one is 300. This is 300. This is brand new. It's NOS. No stock.
We're studying this plan. I have 3 science teams.
It still has a protective plastic on the back of the tuners and back of the electronics cavity plate.
In that case, I recommend you visit the
It's in black.
The view from the north.
I do wish it was in
You've been here before?
metallic blue or metallic purple or something like that, but that's okay.
You mustn't leave until you've experienced the hyperthermal pools of Rengar.
I'm still
Where are they?
very much happy with this base.
227 kilometers from the southern tip of the right coast shoreline. Look for the pyroclastic debris field, then follow the lava tubes.
Sounds like we could use a guide.
I'd be happy to show you.
Sure we're not intruding?
Not at all.
I'm very happy the way it came out.
I'll help you plan your shore leave.
Paul says they're not the most agreeable species. Apparently they enjoy a good argument. It's considered a sport on their planet.
If I've got an old girlfriend this guy might like to meet.
So that being said, we're going to close this video out on this brand new New World stock NOS Tobias, or Tobias Toby bass, as some people call it. Not a high-end bass, but it's a nice bass. The $300 new. This one is new. It's NOS, New World stock. I'm probably gonna put 280 on it. If I decide to put less, 260. But at any rate, between 260 and 280 on this bass. It's really nice. It's a nice little bass. I like it. Brand new, New World stock. So this show is brought to you by Guitar Center of Glendora. Please check them out. I highly endorse them. I'm pretty tired. I had a very full day today, so my body's starting to sag. I did a lot of stuff today. A lot of little stuff. I had a list of about 11 things to do, and I got all 11 things done. So I'm always proud of that. So tomorrow's another day. I know the backdrop. I'm working on the backdrop green screen to make it look a lot more appealing. So I'm going to be doing that probably this week, at latest next week, I think. And we'll go from there on that. Sorry for the interruptions on the streams. It seems I was having a glitch when I would turn on the air conditioning, because it was getting a little warm in here, and I would lose one of the cameras, my main camera, my working camera. So I had to reboot the stream 3 times. So this video might very well be in 3 parts. If so, I will mark each part, part 1, part 2, part 3, etc. So, again, thank you for joining me on this video, and we will see you next time, and happy guitar.
Is it contagious?